Hi there, welcome. My name is Jusela. Actually, it's my computer name, and I'm Taimur. I want to tell you about Microsoft Windows 7. Man, I can't wait to get started. I want to tell you about the launch date of Windows 7, the versions, the editions, and which one you should have. So sit back and relax while I tell you about the launch date of Windows 7 and why Windows 7 came out. So, the launch date for Windows 7 was October 22nd, 2009. I guess the big day for Microsoft. So, Windows 7 was launched on October 22nd, and it is actually one of the best operating system Microsoft had ever made till then. Okay, you guys? Okay. Now, why was it launched? There were many reasons. For one of the reasons were because Windows Vista was actually a flop operating system, and people really didn't like it because of its incompatible hardware support, no software compatibility. But Windows 7 has it all. Okay, now I'll tell you about the additions and the version and all the nitty-gritties before we get into details about Windows 7. Okay, but Windows 7 comes in two versions: the 32-bit OS and 64-bit OS. Now you must be thinking, what is 32-bit OS and 64-bit operating system? Okay, let's take a lane for example, a highway lane. Okay, one highway lane is a 32-bit highway lane. That should be huge. I mean, it's logical. It doesn't exist. I don't think it should exist. And the other one is 64-bit lane. Okay, imagine cars that are going to 32-bit lane, 32 cars in each lane, and cars that are going to 64-bit lane, 64 cars in each lane. Now, which one is better, the first one or the second one? Definitely the second one, but it's all about the processor. So there are 32-bit processors and there are 64-bit processors. So it depends upon the processors which Windows 7 will support. Will it support a 32-bit processor, or will it support a 64-bit processor? So when you buy Windows 7, always keep in mind what processors do you have. So let's say for example you have a 64-bit processor. What do? You buy you buy a Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. Then it definitely will be compatible. But there are some other issues. Like say for example there are many softwares that don't run on 64-bit operating systems, but they only run on 32-bit operating system. So this is a huge drawback. I always prefer you should go for 32-bit for now. Okay, now we'll move to different editions of Windows 7.